Hey guys, it's your boy Pupi in the Face here with another video. Today we are going to be reacting to the top 10 Yu-Gi-Oh battles that WatchMojo has, basically. Like their top 10 of what they think are the best. And yeah, let's just go react and see what they they say. Iconic intro.
It's time to duel!
Sometimes you just have to believe in the heart of the cards. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Yu-Gi-Oh battles.
Heart of the cards. You play a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament or anything, Heart of the Cards is like always against you.
Now my turn has finally finished. And your trap card's out of the way.
For this list, we are only considering the best of the best from the second Yu-Gi-Oh series, so fans of 5DS and GX will have to wait for another list. We also have to issue a spoiler alert for this one.
I'll start things off if you don't mind, by playing a magic card known as
I've seen Yu-Gi-Oh season, like this, the original Yu-Gi-Oh! I've seen it maybe like 5-10 times already. Like, no kidding. Like, I already know what's gonna happen, what card they play, and who's gonna win. But let's see how they would put it.
Number 10, Yugi and Kaiba versus Dartz.
Dartz.
You were expecting someone else?
This duel between series protagonists and Atlantean ruler Dartz rounds out the Waking the Dragon story arc in a rather bleak way.
Take my hand!
Go while you can!
If dueling for their souls wasn't enough, the fate of the world relies on the outcome. Dartz is a formidable opponent, and Kaiba outshines Yugi with impressive moves. That is, until he loses his soul. It is then up to Yugi to destroy Dartz once and for all, while saving the world at the same time. We could have worse odds.
Don't screw up. Got it?
Kaiba's so fucking dramatic all the time. Like, anything he would do, it's so dramatic. Don't screw it up, or I'm the best and bullshit. But Blue Eyes is probably the best card, but yeah, overreacted, and then this guy just tries to be the hero and everything.
Not too hard, so you can't lose this. Now win!
I will. I promise.
Number 9, mind-controlled Joey versus Yugi.
I'll release your pathetic friends as soon as I get what I want.
Sometimes, friends make the best enemies.
I can't stand Joey, and I can't stand Mai. I'll tell you why with, that's not her name, Mai, it's Taya. Yeah, Taya. I can't stand Taya, and I can't stand Joey because Joey's just an idiot. Like, I get that's his character, but dude's an idiot.
Taking place during the middle of the Battle City arc, this duel pits Yugi and his best friend Joey, currently under the control of Marik, in a duel to the death where the loser will be dragged to the depths.
So the loser of this duel will be dragged to the bottom of the ocean, while the winner frees himself at the last minute.
Marking Yugi's independent stance against Yami, this duel shows that while Yugi has much to learn, he is an expert duelist.
I place this card.
Well, it's not fucking Yugi, it's Atem. The dude literally carries the whole fucking crew.
Face down, and then I shall summon my Kaiba in attack mode and end my turn.
This is the closest that Yu-Gi-Oh has acknowledged death as the result of a duel, so enjoy it while you can.
I won't lose. Understand? I'll defeat you and free Joey from your control.
Nah, that's Atem saying, I'm gonna win, I'm gonna keep my winning streak. Fuck Joey. Fucking hate them, dude. He's so annoying.
Number 8, Joey versus Mai Valentine.
You'll show her, Joey. Show her what it's like to duel from the heart.
And they give him that weak advice.
Welcome to the Duelist Kingdom. In Joey's first duel of the series, he is challenged by duelist Mai Valentine as a practice before challenging Yami Yugi. Joey needs to do this in order to gain more star chips and further himself in the tournament.
My samurai sushi!
Oh, cards, speak to me! And I'll choose again without looking.
Huh? How's she doing that?
Because she knows her fucking cards. She knows her moves, man. Like, how do you not know that? Like, come on.
This duel sets the rules for duel monsters relatively early and offers the first instance of a character cheating in a duel. While Joey's warrior...
Yeah, because you smelled perfume. I know it's a cartoon, but yeah, because you smelled fucking perfume and you know that's her you choosing cards. So stupid.
Players are outmatched by Mai's harpies, it is revealed that Mai coats her cards with perfume to memorize the order.
And by smelling each different scent, you can tell which card is which even when they're face down. So you don't have to look in order to play your cards.
That's actually kind of clever if you
But then again, now you have a disadvantage, and now she sees all her cards now. Like, should have just stayed like that.
think about it.
All right, Joey.
Go get her, Joey!
You the man! Yugi!
When the fuck did he change to? Did he change from Yugi to Atem right there? Or am I tripping out? Yeah, it was Yugi. What the fuck? I didn't even notice he changed.
Act doesn't
To play your cards.
That's actually kind of
How
clever
did
if
he
you
not
think
know?
about it.
All right, Joey.
go get her, Joey!
You the man! Yugi, you were right!
Just because you
Dude is like fucking 6 foot when he changed. How do you not know it's him? Yugi's like fucking 4'5". Dude is like 5'10", 6 foot. How do you not know?
saw through my little psychic act doesn't mean you're going to be able to defeat me in a duel.
Number 7. Yugi versus Kaiba, Battle City Semifinals.
Well. You
Kaiba is Yugi's bitch. I don't care what people say, man. The dude does everything and still gets clapped by Yugi. He won him, I think, once I've seen. But that's like because he jumped off. He was like being a little bitch and like threatening to jump off and shit. You're such a poor dude. Like Blue Eyes is a beast. I give him that, but
Yugi. So, you decided to show up after all.
Of course. To miss this duel is to deny my destiny.
so dramatic too, man. Like I get it. He's talking with like a pharaoh, he's someone with power, you know? But it's like, how do you not know? Like, it's not Yugi. They still call him Yugi. Like, how do you not? You're a like fucking billionaire with technology and all that, and you don't even know that's not Yugi. It's another dude.
As series rivals, there was no way we could leave their duel off the list. Rounding out the semifinals of Battle City, Yugi and Kaiba square off in a hologram of the Roman Colosseum.
Explain!
I just want to take you down in style, Yugi. So observe. Welcome to Duelist Coliseum!
But you don't know he's a fucking grown ass adult now.
This is the perfect setting for the monumental clash between two Egyptian god cards, Kaiba's Obelisk and Yugi's Slifer.
Aren't those 2 of the 3 Egyptian god cards?
No, boo, they're fucking Pidgeotto and fucking Squirtle, man. Obviously, like, you're an idiot.
Yup, and it looks like they're about to brawl.
Partway through the duel, the duelists are even treated to a vision of a past duel between Pharaoh and his high priest. Needless to say, the stakes are high. While Yugi eventually comes out on top, this is one duel that built the suspense up until the end.
This is it! If I don't draw the right card now, I'll lose to Kaiba and be eliminated from the tournament!
The amount of times I've heard this quote, this is it. This is it. If I don't draw this card, if I don't get this card, the amount of times I heard that shit. Oh man, I would have a lot of money.
Number 6. Marik versus Joey, Battle City.
Yugi, honestly, would win with Uno cards. Like, that's how OP he is here. Not even Yugi, Atem. And the final battle they have, Atem would have won, you know, but he kind of went easy. You know, but, eh.
Semifinals.
Marik will begin. As you wish. I play Gilgarth in attack mode.
Our next entry shows just how far a duelist can come from their first duel. Taking on Yami Marik after he sends Mai to the Shadow Realm in the previous duel.
Well, look who's fucking coaching him. You got the king of games literally telling him, like, what to do, like, and how to play better.
Joey is forced to deal with Shadow Game rules of his own.
I know where this is going.
I was afraid Marik would do this!
Marik attaches metaphorical strings between the duelists and each monster, resulting in physical pain when a monster is defeated.
Destroy his alligator sword and drain his energy!
Showing some expert dueling from Joey, as he is able to unravel Marik's scheme, it is not enough as he collapses but is still able to keep from losing his mind to the Shadow Realm.
It's like, just drink a Monster, take a stim shot, you know, like, it just takes away your energy. You're just tired. Drink a fucking Monster, bro. That shit helps.
You can't keep me down. Not as long as I have something to fight for. Activate.
What do you gotta fight for now? Your sister's not blind no more. Like, what are you fighting for now?
Rocket Warrior's special ability.
Yes,
Invincible
yeah,
mode.
but then you lose.
Number 5. Kaiba and Yugi versus Noah.
Tell him, Moki. Give Kaiba Corp
Dude, that fucking kid Noah is so annoying.
to Noah now.
I don't believe it!
It's time for a duel, for possession of Kaiba Core, that is. Trapped in a virtual world by the infamous Noah, Kaiba is challenged for control via a brainwashed Mokuba.
I am.
And then Mokuba. Dude is like Joey, man. Kaiba always has to save Mokuba. Yugi always has to save Joey for everything, and it's so annoying. Let him be there. It's his fault he's there.
The only one in this world you can trust, Mokuba.
What makes this duel interesting is that the setup of each deck eerily resembles each of the duelists. Whether this be Kaiba's pride or the power of Noah's fixation on the past, doesn't prevent Kaiba's loss to the latter.
No!
My job is now complete.
Kaiba! Mokuba!
While initially the duel begins between Kaiba and Noah, Yugi steps in and destroys Noah with a 6-card combination. Even in a virtual world, you can't beat the king of games.
Now I shall activate the magic card, Swords of Revealing Light!
Number
Oh my god, dude. The amount of times he plays that card, and then the third turn he gets the card he needs, man. It's just so, like, gullible.
4. Atem and Yugi versus Raphael.
You ought to be thanking me, Pharaoh. I just gave you a head start.
Not many contenders can take on the king of games, let alone the pharaoh. But our next entry is an exception. This duel earns its place as the darkest battle during the Waking the Dragon arc.
What's wrong? Are you jealous because the seal of Orichalcos resides with me now?
This is the Yugi we needed the whole time. A Yugi that... Atem. Okay, Atem. We needed this one the whole time, man. The amount of just fucking shit he would be saying to his other opponents. Just imagine if Atem had this against Kaiba. That would be fucking golden. Be calling him rich boy for nothing.
And it's your soul that's on the line this time?
With Atem fighting against swordsman Raphael. This fight is suspense at its finest, with Yugi's soul being locked away and Atem becoming consumed by his inner rage and fear of losing. Raphael is one of few characters to earn the honor of defeating Atem, so you know the risks before you challenge him.
Adios, your highness.
Number 3.
So in that episode, I guess, just like 2 people in one body, it takes the soul of one of them. So Yugi finally becomes useful and sacrifices himself for Atem. Just think of Atem. If Atem was gone, that's the whole series. Yugi would get clapped. So, useful there.
Yugi versus Pegasus, Duelist Kingdom Finals.
Go ahead and make your move, Yugi boy. Of course, it's not like I don't already know what it is.
You know you're the king of games when you surpass the game's creator. In the final major duel of the Duelist Kingdom Arch, audiences are finally able to see the first battle of the Millenniums, particularly Yugi's puzzle and Pegasus's eye. While the duel seems one-sided from the beginning, since Pegasus can read Yugi's cards and anticipate his moves with his cheating eye, Yugi is able to shuffle his thoughts and keep his opponents at bay until he's victorious. So what do you do if your opponent is cheating? Play like a god.
And now that your monster's transfixing
You cheat too.
gaze has been broken, my Chaos Mage is free, and you, Pegasus, are through.
It's like, how would that like sacrifice work? I get you need 2 sacrifices for what he. I think it's like something majestic. I don't know what it was, but you needed 2 sacrifices in order to be able to play that card from the show. It might be different from the card. I'm not that smart with the cards, but I guess he used Karibo and Gaia the Fierce Knight, I think that's his name, for that. Like, I don't think that's a good sacrifice, you know? I don't think it would accept that. Maybe I'm tripping, I don't know.
Number 2, Yugi versus Marik, Battle City Final.
Yeah! Yes! Suffer well, Pharaoh!
Just imagine, like what I mentioned earlier, if Atem would have been sacrificed and Yugi would have had to like take like the reins of everything, they'd ought to be dead. I don't care, they ought to be dead.
Egyptian god cards dueling for the fate of the world? Yeah, we're down with that. The final confrontation between Yugi and Battle City antagonist Marik. This duel has some memorable plays, as well as the first time all 3 Egyptian god cards are in play.
No! Stop! Call these creatures off right now!
Once the Shadow Game rules are introduced, emotions and suspense run high until the duel's miracle conclusion.
That's a bit sus, you know. Slifer, bit sus. Obelisk, that's still sus, but that shows you're dominant. Wing Dragon or Raw, that's really like beta. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know.
Not only a satisfying duel, but a satisfying conclusion to a fantastic arc. Friend Sanctuary, anyone?
If you do this, you'll be sorry! You need me!
Be gone! I surrender this duel to the Pharaoh! It's finally over, my Pharaoh.
Before we duel with our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
It won't surprise me. I know your cards by heart.
Look, I know this is season 1, and then Yugi was still learning, but you really let Joey have a chance here. Fucking Yugi would have obliterated him, you know? If Yugi would have, honestly, if he would have really tried, like I get it, it's a show, if they try to make a suspenseful and all that, but if Yugi really tried, Joey would have stood a chance, you know? If it wasn't for, like, I guess, Time Machine, and then his final play, Time Machine was, like, the main card, and that clock one, fuck, what's his name? Time Warp? No. Whatever his fucking name is, the clock one. If it wasn't for those two, well, mainly the time one. I think it's Time Warp. Well, basically, it would age. Well, in the show, it would like make your opponent's card older, and then if you would use it with Baby Dragon, it would become like a older dragon, 1,000-year dragon, I think it's called, or 2,000-year dragon. And it would make the opponents like very weak and old. But I guess since it was Dark Magician, it somehow got 1,000 years smarter and was able to block its attack and
True.
all that. So,
You'll also know it's my favorite.
We promise your luck's about to run out.
Fine, but in the meantime, it's Joey's turn.
like always,
Right.
Yugi carries.
Okay. Yugi started our comeback. Now I gotta keep it going.
Thanks to this card, they've added a second performance.
Oh no!
Oh, yes. Time for an encore. So why don't you just sit back and enjoy the show?
All right, Mai.
Tanner, man. Taya gets in my nerves so bad. So bad for everything. Everything she says annoys me. They always get lost because of her. They don't advance because of her. She gets in the way of everything. You can't even take your frustration without her getting in the way. There was an episode when I guess Yugi was used the silver Calcos, I guess, because he was like very mad against Weevil, and he played a trick on him. You know, he did the this is Yugi, and he ripped the card. You know, like mocking him. You know, Atem. And then he gets mad and just fucking obliterates the shit out of Weevil, man. Just fucking dog water destroyed. And then he's getting frustrated. So he's calling in cards. He's attacking. He has 0 life points, keep in mind. And like 4 other monsters attack, you know? And she gets in the way. Stop. Well, fuck that, man. Let's take his frustration out. But yeah, she's annoying. For everything, she's annoying. If I were to take a character off, it's her. Weakling. What kind of like?
I'm playing the petite angel in attack mode.
And then Mai, just for being nice, didn't use it like a good card against her, you know? Because she could have won it right there.
I play Harpy Lady attack mode.
Yugioh, the Dragon of Destruction!
But how? I had the perfect strategy!
It was good, but not perfect, because although your zombies almost wiped out my deck, I found a card that can stop them!
But how?
Yugi's cards, how I seen in the show, like I could be tripping out, but how I saw in the show, his cards were mostly like timed cards. Like each round or each draw, they would evolve a level and then a level and a level. I mean, it's good, you know, if you know that your opponent isn't going to attack that much, then that's a perfect strategy. But I mean, that's pretty gutsy, but still, like, you could get a level 5 in 5 turns. You know, like, it could be you start off what? I want to say, how much would one start with? Like 700 attack points, 500 attack points to get it a level 5. Probably get around like 2,500. So it's still pretty gutsy, but it's pretty cool.
You are down to your last card!
Number 1, Yugi versus Atem.
Okay, in this one pisses me off. I saw another YouTuber explaining like the cards Atem had against Yugi and all that, and it showed that Atem could have finished it like way before, and like I get it, it's a show, you know, but Atem could have finished it, but he kind of like just went over his head, you know. But I wouldn't put this number 1. I'd put the battle Kaiba against Yugi in the Coliseum as number 1. That's one of my favorites, just because like that one was a good battle. This one's alright, you know. This one because it's nostalgic. It's the last fight, basically last episode of the original Yugioh. How it would be like that. But it's funny, it took them so fucking long for them to know it's 2 fucking people. Like, look at this dude right here, okay? Look at this dude. Dude got a 720 credit score right now. Just look at him. He's probably like 13, 14 if anything. Dude is in his like 20s with like a 720 credit score, like a baby mama, and like, yeah, just dude drives a Corvette or something. How do you not know the difference of these two? Like, I don't know. I'm not the show.
Guess we're about to find out who the true king of games is.
Notice how you can say it's yourself. Dude got bodied by fucking Atem the whole fucking Yugioh season. Yeah.
Final battle that everyone was waiting for. Aptly named this ceremonial duel, it serves as Atem's final battle before his spirit passes on.
And it's all for the best, but it doesn't seem fair. I mean, I feel like we were all just getting to know you.
No one likes you. No one likes you. Look at this motherfucker, man. Just look at him. Dude got a face of like a 30-year-old, man, like a 25-year-old with the voice.
The battle also mixes a blend of nostalgia and the unknown future, reflected by the cards in the duelists' decks.
But I'm not done yet. Next I play Pot of Greed. This allows me to take 2 cards from my deck and add them to my hand.
The explanation of cards, man. We all know what the fuck Pot of Greed does. You draw 2 cards. Everybody knows that. I hate when they do that. They gotta explain. I draw Pot of Greed and I get to draw 2 cards. Everybody fucking knows that. Just say I have Pot of Greed. That's it.
Not only do we see many fan favorite cards return, such as the Dark Magician, Summoned Skull, and all 3 Egyptian.
You know what's bullshit about this? So all these cards, well, besides the Egyptian cards and all this, right? But all those other cards that Atem was using, they were his grandpa's. Like, why does he get to keep those cards? You know, like, Yugi should be able to get those cards. It's his grandpa's cards, you know, but you ever thought of that? Fucking Yugi had to use those cheap ones that Atem didn't want to use.
Egyptian god cards, but this battle gives audiences glimpses of the future. By far the most evenly matched in the series, this duel takes its rightful place in our top spot.
Congratulations. Well done. Yugi, a champion doesn't belong on his knees.
It's like, look at these 2 motherfuckers, man. They're 2 different sizes. Like, just, you can tell he's a beta bitch. I know he won him. Atem could have won earlier, but just the difference of size, man. Like, how do you not know it's 2 people?
You achieved a great victory for us both.
Do you agree with our list? What's your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh duel?
What were you geek? I agree with all of them what they wanted. Just the last one. Like, I get it's nostalgic and all that, but I'd put a Kaiba versus Yugi fight any day than a Yugi versus Atem.
Expecting fireworks, sappy music, something.
And then Kaiba's just Yugi's bitch. So yeah, guys, that's me ranting. It was supposed to be a reacting video of me it's mostly me reacting of the show, but on like the spots on the ranks. But yeah, I would have them how they have it and just put like a Yugi versus Kaiba at the end. That's number 1. So yeah, like the video, subscribe. I'm gonna do more of these. They're pretty fun. So like and subscribe, and just keep on breathing.